Hi, and welcome. For this class, you'll want a light, small loop band, a pair of dumbbells, and 2 blocks available, just in case. We're gonna focus on rotator cuff strength and shoulder stability, back strength, big shoulder muscles, deltoids, and just overall posture as well. So to warm up, you can sit or stand. You're taking the light band around your wrists. Suck your core in, be strong through your glutes, lift up tall through the crown of your head, and from your strong shoulders, press out and control back in. Notice how I'm keeping my forearms parallel to each other. I am bracing my core very strong. I feel the crown reaching to the sky as I'm warming up my rotator cuff, my shoulder, my deep shoulder muscles that hold the upper arm bone and shoulder blade together. As you do that, again, strong core, strong back, and lengthen through the crown of the head as you tighten your glutes for extra support. And again, forearms stay parallel. Most likely the elbows are going to want to wing out. So keep the forearms parallel, deep breaths, another roughly 3 to 4 repetitions here. Breathing all the while, of course. Then upper arm bones plug and hug into the shoulder sockets. As I extend my arms up and down. And again, noticing my forearms, how I'm trying to keep them parallel to each other. I'm not concerned about, at this moment, bringing my arms back in line with my ears. We're going to do those pulses in just a moment. This is from shoulder stability, lifting and lowering. Deep breathing. A couple more times. And keep it in the shoulders, out of the neck. If you need a rest, that's perfectly fine as well. Now I bring my arms up. Now I pulse back and come forward. I'm externally rotating my upper arm bones in the shoulder sockets. That means I'm trying to hug my triceps in as I squeeze the muscles of my shoulders. If you feel it in an elbow, if you feel it in your low back, reassess. So if you're feeling it in elbow, try to work from your shoulder instead of your elbow. If you feel your low back, tighten your core more. If you feel it in your neck, try keeping your elbows bent and or taking a break. You could also ditch the band and move into a Y shape arm, and that can help when it's necky. Another time, and I'm going to end the warm-up set with pullbacks. So see how I've taken the band now between my thumbs? You can also do this body weight, the pullback. I reach out away from me. Notice how it's not my arms all the way overhead. I resist into the band and I pull the band towards my sternum. Deep breathing as the band resists. Again, you can do it body weight, especially if it's feeling necky or if it feels like it's tweaky on your shoulder or your elbow. This is to engage the rotator cuff, engage your back muscles, tight glutes, tight core. Reach up tall through the crown of the head. A couple more times. Another deep breath. And let that band go. So you're going to take a hold of your dumbbells that you have available. We're moving between a wide grip, so I'm referring to that as arms out to the sides, and a narrow grip would be palms facing each other. We're going to take an overhead press out of that. So down into your strong roots and glutes, tight core, wide grip, overhead press, followed by narrow grip, overhead press, wide grip. And I'm trying to keep my arms elevated the whole time, eliminating curve of the low back. Always freedom to go down in weight, or even to go at body weight, or even holding your yoga blocks. That has a little bit of weight to it, because as you notice, these get fatiguing real fast. Breath as you work from your strong roots and glutes, core connected. Couple more times. Aiming for between 8 to 10 with each. When you're back through the center, let the sides of your mat be clear, and I'm going to use the band. You don't have to use the band. You could be at body weight. For this first Superman to pull back. So I place the band around my wrists. I try to keep my feet parallel towards the ground, core and back tight. I lift, I resist into the band, I bring it towards my chest, and I extend out. So again, from my strong shoulders and back, I pull back and back out to Superman. Keep glutes engaged, low back in a good way, balanced and working, so that the tops of the feet stay anchored. Deep breaths. Stay strong through your back muscles. Your entire back is working. Another time, and another deep breath. Then from the hands and the knees, with your two blocks, underneath your two hands. Again, you can go body weight, or you can pick up right block, reach it out from your back, pull the right arm back so it's like in line with my side. And from my strong back, I go forward and down and alternate. So you're lifting the arm as high as you can. Then from your strong back, bring the arm back. I am rotating my arm bone in the shoulder socket. Let it, even if it's feeling like a muscular burn, try for a sense of stability and therefore comfort in and around your shoulder joint. Keep breathing. You can always go body weight. You can even, if you're feeling really strong, you can feel free to bump some 5-pound dumbbells underneath your hands. Lock into your strong glutes and core. And hug the muscles that attach your upper arm bone to your shoulder blade. Deep breaths. And as you continue, if you can begin to find serratus, the muscle that glues your shoulder blade onto your rib cage primarily, feel like you're sticking your shoulder blade onto your rib cage. Finishing up your two sides as it feels available to you. And you can set the blocks to the side. We'll do it again. So the overhead press wide grip and narrow grip. Strong legs, tight core, shoulders plugged back, arms up. Try to keep the arms in line with the shoulders as you wide grip overhead and narrow grip. So in addition to shoulder stability, rotator cuff, we're working our big shoulder muscles, our deltoids. Keep your back strong, core tight. Strong roots and glutes. Navel plugging to the spine to protect low back. Deep breaths as you extend through the crown of the head. Stay with your strong self, strong shoulders primarily here. Back and core coordinating. Glutes coordinating to support the overhead press. Notice how I'm trying not to use momentum today. This sequence is designed for posture. It's designed for shoulder stability. It's always a nice thing to understand the why. What's the aim? Why are we doing it? Shoulder stability. Another time through it. And through the center. Banded Superman to a lat pull, aiming for the sternum. Banded or not. Feet parallel as best as possible. Glutes, core, and back tight. Resist out into the band. And pull it towards the sternum. And out. Breath as you pull and extend. Back strong. Deep breathing. Pulling from your strong middle back muscles. Band for the rotator cuff. Couple more deep breaths. One more time. And hands and knees. I'm using blocks today. You can be body weight. You could use dumbbells. That said, brace your glutes and core. Extend an arm forward and up. Let the arm bone rotate. Stay plugged into the shoulder socket. As you move the arm through both shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. Stay locked in. Deep breaths. Strong back. Strong core. Do reach through the crown of your head. Continue to glue your shoulder blades onto your rib cage. As you work all of the muscles that attach the shoulder blade and the upper arm bone. And noticing as you fatigue, just stay with it. Another roughly 2 on each side. Moving through full of range as possible. Making sure you finish even and strong. And take a little break. Okay, so we're gonna do one more set of exercises. Dumbbells, blocks, body weight if you need to drop down to body weight to get that number of repetitions in. From standing, a reverse fly and a row. So this is gonna work the back of the shoulder, all of these muscles that help pull us upright. And they help us keep our chest open. We'll stretch the chest in our cool down. So it's a combo. If we're in a forward positioning, forward shoulder, forward head, collapsed chest, there's 2 things going on. It's a lack of strength in our back and a lack of opening through the front. We can end up with grippy, tweaky shoulders, tweaky neck, stuff like that. So that's the point of this. Let's go ahead and come up. So it's a bent over position. It's a flat, strong back. As we reverse fly and double arm bent over row. reverse fly, rope. Stomp down into your legs as you flow between these two exercises. Core, of course, held tight. Strengthen your back and the back of your shoulders. So your rear delts, also rotator cuff, that which stabilizes your shoulder. Take good care of your shoulders, your elbows, your back, all of your bits. Take good care. Couple more deep breaths. Finishing one more of each. And set the weights down. I'm back to my band. I'm going to be in a bent forward position. I resist out onto the band and I pulse up. Squeeze your shoulders in a good way into place. As you overhead pulse, body weight is fine. If it's a neck situation, keep your arms wider in a Y or a T or a W. And 3, 2, and 1. Standing up, let the band come behind you. Open your shoulders, turn your head side to side a couple times. And center, and we'll do that one more time. Easy peasy. So you're going to take the dumbbells for your reverse fly and reverse row. So back of the shoulder, back muscles, core tight. Keep low back happy. If you need to take a rest on that as well, you're always invited. So squeeze it all together. Reverse fly and row. Building shoulder strength and back strength to support a chest opening, to support our posture, to support our shoulder joints. Build your strong back. Build your strong shoulders halfway. Keep breathing. Stay strong in the glutes, strong in your roots. Finishing up those two exercises. And take the band, if possible, angled forward, either body weight or standing upright or pitching forward if possible. Strong shoulders and pulse. Hold your shoulders together with your rotator cuff. Glue the bottom of your shoulder blade onto the rib cage and pulse, pulse, and pulse. And breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, band behind you. And turn your head all the way to the right. and all the way to the left. And center. Now, a little stretch for the chest. I'm going to show this on the ground. You can also use a wall to press your forearm into and open the right side of your chest. I'm pressing my right arm out to the right side, pushing down into the forearm and rolling onto my right hip. I do let, as comfortable, my right shoulder move towards gently the ground. And I turn my head all the way to the left as my left foot comes towards the ground behind me. Take another 5 deep breaths in this first side. As you come back through the center, do the other one, left forearm off to the side, anchor it down, roll onto your left outer hip. As it's comfortable, left shoulder can come towards the ground, head turned to the right, right foot tapping the ground behind you, and breathe into the front of your chest. So again, for posture, we strengthen our back chain, we open the front chain. Deep breaths into the left side of your chest. And back through the center. Now, I prop up into a Sphinx position, tops of the feet parallel to the ground. Stretch your front. So chest, abdomen, deep breaths. Then if it works for you in your body, your knees can bend and your hands can grip for your ankles. And this is going to stretch again the front of the chest and shoulders, a bow pose. And if this isn't feeling right for you, you could either do Sphinx or that chest opener one more time. Breathe as you're here, strengthen your back body and stretch the front. And just taking another deep breath. Letting that go, press into a seated position. So, final stretch is front of the throat, sides of the neck. I pull down with my fingers, lift up with my chin, big stretch through the front of the throat, maybe even into your face. Let it all open. Center, I'm tucking my fingers, left outer hip to stretch the right side of my neck fully. Stretching the neck, maybe the shoulder, maybe through the jaw, the face. Center and switch and stretch. Deep breaths. Back through the center, hands to the thighs, turn the head fully right and left, twice each way. And come back through the center, feel your strong back support your open chest. Core and glutes connected. Deep breaths. Bring your hands together in front of the heart and take a full, deep and complete inhale. Exhale, fully a sigh. One more inhale, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, sigh. And bow head to the heart, bowing to the spirit within. Namaste.